What's up, crew? It is Chris with CloverTac, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Savage Model 93R17. Now this is one wicked cool rifle, chambered in a small but blazing fast caliber. We're going to talk a little bit about the specs on this rifle and a couple of ammunition offerings a little later in the video. Right now, let's have a little fun. I've got a Buffalo target. It's one of our targets from High Caliber Steel Targets. That thing's hanging 75 yards downrange. Going to be using some 17 HMR ammunition from CCI. Now this ammo uses a 20 grain FMJ projectile and has a muzzle velocity of 2,375 feet per second. Let's see how many times I can hit the buffalo. Remember, as always, safety first. Got to have the eye protection and the ear pro, and we'll get started. The 93R17 is a bolt-action rifle from Savage, chambered in the 17 HMR cartridge. And those 17 HMR cartridges are fed through a 5-round detachable box magazine. Now, this particular model has the heavy target barrel along with the AccuTrigger, which is a popular offering from Savage. One drawback to a very fast, lightweight 17 caliber projectile is that wind can play a very important role when it comes to accuracy. So that leads me to the question of the day. Jump down in the comments below if you have any experience with the 17 HMR cartridge and let me know what you think. Since about 2012, the Savage Mark Series rifles and the Savage 93 Series rifles have shared the same action and receiver. However, prior to 2012, the 93 series action and receiver was reserved for Magnum rimfire cartridges only, such as the 22 WMR and the 17 HMR. All right, with that information out of the way, let's move on to checking out a couple of ammunition offerings from Winchester and Federal. Now, interestingly enough, both of these ammunitions use a 17 grain Hornady VMAX projectile, and the velocity on both of these is stated to be 2,550 feet per second. I have one of our targets from Outdoor Products Plus marked and posted 75 yards downrange. Let's start out with the Winchester ammunition. We're going to be firing a 5-round group, and we're going to do that rested in the Caldwell lead sled. Here we are taking a look at the target for the Winchester ammunition. Not terribly happy with that group. I know for a fact this rifle is definitely more accurate, so probably a lot of my ability reflected in this group. That said, it is plenty enough to take down that rabbit, squirrel, or prairie dog. So now let's move on to the Federal ammunition, and we're going to be shooting the same course of fire and see if we can do any better. Well, here we are taking a look at the shots from the Federal ammunition compared to the Winchester, and they're pretty darn close to the same. So there may be something to the fact that both use the exact same 17 grain Hornady VMAX projectile. And again, not the best group ever, but certainly good enough for those small game hunts. So there you go, crew. A quick look at one awesome rifle, the Savage Model 93 R17, chambered in 17 HMR. Remember, if you have questions or if you just want to talk bolt-action rifles, rimfire calibers, or whatever else, hit me up down in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.